Hello everyone, this is Troy Kostasik for Explorminate, playing Thea the Awakening before it even comes out. The day I'm recording this, it's not even out on early access yet. This is episode 2 of learning how to play this thing. So let's go ahead and get started. If you remember from the last episode, we basically set up our city to gather a bunch of resources so we can start using them to craft supplies that we need. We need to get our expedition to a place that's useful. So let's go here to this hex and see what we can find. So you can see it reveals a little bit of Fog of War. Now this game, Fog of War doesn't stay removed unless you have characters there. So it'll grow back. Let's see what we can find here as far as resources go. Lots of things. Vegetables and straw. That's exactly what we need, folks. Alright, good. So what I gotta do is I gotta add vegetables to my tasks, and then I need to find a worker to work on them. Vegetables are very handy. So I'm going to put this worker, who's got a 4 in her basket, which is her gathering skill. I wish it had a tooltip, but it doesn't. You know, this game's still in beta, I guess, so a lot of things are still missing. But I want her to gather lots of vegetables. Next thing I need more of is straw. So I want to get my next best worker getting straw. And quite honestly, I just want lots of vegetables and lots of straw. So I want to add 2 more of each of those. Put my next best workers on them. Let's get vegetables. Let's get straw. Okay, and then I've got 1 left, and she's really bad at gathering things. I'll put her on wood. Let's even see if she can do it. Oh, 8 turns. Alright, here's how I do this. I don't know if this is the right way to do it or not. But an expedition cannot stay out of the city for very long at a time because it gets very dangerous. So you gotta run, grab as much material as you can, then rush it back to the city before the monsters all get to you. The longest it's gonna take this individual to gather her material is 8 turns. So I'm gonna put everybody at gathering 8 turns. So Boleslav is gonna gather vegetables for 8 turns. Lenka is going to gather straw for 8 turns. Mate, vegetables for 8 turns. And Slavomir, 8 turns. Okay, so at 8 turns, they'll all get finished with their task, and I'm going to take all the resources that I get and take them back to my city. Oh, and I made a mistake. Alright, this is a mistake you don't want to make, and I make it all the time. Let me show you something. Expedition, inventory. Okay, very good. I'm lucky. My expedition brought some meat along with it. This is food, okay? If an expedition leaves without food, your people will starve, they will not heal, and they could die. So, make sure you always bring food with your expedition. It looks like I have somebody who's not assigned in this. I thought I had some. Oh, nope, 1 more. Oh, and she's like my best one. Good thing I double checked that. Alright, let's get her on vegetables too. And we'll put her up there on 8. Okay. Excellent. Excellent. Alright. So make sure you always bring food with your expedition. Fuel is good too because it helps them to heal up. Okay. Right now, we just need to pass the time. So I need to get through 8 turns before I return to my city. Okay, so I click turn. I've had a child come of age. Alright. If you've ever played Massive Chalice, you know about how, like, your empire produces children, then the children grow up and become, I don't know, all kinds of different things. Um, this person, this child, has grown up and now he's ready to become an adult. I've got three options available. This child killed a mouse with its bare hands, so it looks like a promising warrior. This child worked in the fields for a long time, so it should be a worker. And this kid studied a lot, and its knowledge will help us build a better future. So basically, I can choose warrior, worker, or sage. Combat seems to be very important in this game, so I'm going to choose a warrior to help protect my people. So I lose a little kid, and I gain Nyavenko here. Now I'd like to be able to right click on the picture to bring up the unit card for that villager, but alas, I cannot. So I celebrate the Rise of Passage, I get an XP, and that person joins my city. Now the XP shows up over here in experience, which when I level up all of my villagers get special bonuses. Okay, so now I need to go back to my city. I've got one more person now. As you can see from the top up there, I've got 4 out of 5 assigned. Let's see what this Nyavenko can do. Okay, he can gather stuff. So I'll probably put him on a gathering thing and then move Yanko to crafting things. Let's do that. We got to use our people efficiently. That's part of the game. So Yanko was gathering string, so we're going to take him off that. And we're going to replace him with Nyavenko right there. Okay. So he's going to gather a string for me indefinitely. Now, I can get Yanko to start making some clothes. Just barely. I have just enough string to make a shirt. Alright, the shirt will provide, it takes 8 string to make it. Well, no, it looks like 10 string. And then 2 for a catalyst. I don't totally understand why I need primary, secondary, and a catalyst, but whatever, doesn't matter. And it will give plus 2 armor points to whoever wears it. So, that's not bad. That's not bad. I'm going to confirm that. And then I'm going to assign Yanko to the job. And in 2 turns, it looks like, I'll have a shirt. Basically, I'm making a piece of cloth armor, is what it really turns out to be. Okay. So, let's finish this expedition. Oh, another kid comes of age. I'm still going to do warrior, because it's just so important to be able to protect your city. So, I lose a kid, I gain Iza. Celebrate Rite of Passage. So, that works for me. I'm going to put her on gathering more string because I need it for shirts. Everybody is topless in my village. So, there we go. Takes 8 turns for her to find some string, but that's okay. That's alright. We can deal with that. Alright. Close. Let's pass the turn. Alright. Now in the upper right, I have 2 icons. I have somebody who's idle. I guess this person's in my village. Oh, right. It makes sense. Because Yanko just finished making his shirt. Okay? So now I go to equipment. And I've got 1 shirt that's unassigned. And let's see, Yanko only has 10 armor. That's pretty bad. Let's see. Barbara only has 10. Vladislav has 13. Isa only has 13. Wow, none of these guys are really great. Nyavenko has 12. Boguslava has 10. Well, I'm going to go with Yanko. He made it. He should get it. Alright. So it just shows how important it is to craft material for your people. Their stats really do stink. Alright, I'm back to 12 string. So it looks like I can sustain building one shirt every turn. I'm gathering just enough string to do that. So we're going to do this again. And then I'm going to assign Yanko to that job. And he's just going to make shirts all the live long day. Alright. Good. Okay, close that window. Okay. Now in the upper left-hand corner, you might see like a little semicircle here. This is the day and night calendar. During the daytime, it's somewhat safer. All the monsters kind of stay in their holes. When it turns into night, then the monsters come out to play, and that's when you really want to be in your city. It's safer to be in the city at night than out roaming around. But, I mean, there's sometimes you just can't help it. Okay, made another shirt. Let's assign that to another character that has really bad stats. Alright, Barbara has bad stats. We'll give her a shirt. Back. Alright, let's check our inventory. How are we doing on string? We're down to 8. Okay, so we don't have quite enough to sustain making a shirt every turn. I was wrong. So what we'll do is we'll just put Yanko on gathering some string also. And then we'll just try to build up some more string resources and make shirts as we can. Alright, it's getting darker. It's getting more dangerous. But I don't want to pick up my expedition yet because it's not finished gathering all those materials. So I gotta wait. I gotta chance it. Alright. Now, this tells me that my villagers are idle. I click on it. It opens up this menu. I want to now break camp because those people are finished gathering things. And I want to move them back to the city. Now, when they come back to the city, I have a choice. I can either trade things and back and forth if I want, or I can have them rejoin the city, and that automatically puts everything in their inventory in the city's inventory. And that's really what I want to do here. Okay. They're all back in the city. I've got 12 people in the city now. The reason I want to do that is because I want to assign them to jobs for a little bit. I want them to gather some more materials, and I want them to make some more materials. So let's put one person on gathering fruit. We'll put Lenka on fruit. Let's put another person on wood. Boleslav. We'll put Mate on mushrooms. Add string. We'll put Luba on string. Alright. And then we'll go back. And then we're going to craft some things. Let's craft some gathering tools. So the first thing I need is some straw, and then I'm going to add some leather and then some wood, and then I'll be able to make a gathering tool, and the gathering tools will increase the gathering skills of whoever carries them. So we'll put that there, and I'm going to put Adelia on that. Take her 10 turns to make it. Yuck. Maybe not. Let's put Slavomir on there. 2 turns. And then cooked meals. We've got lots of vegetables now that my party has returned. So we'll make that. And then we'll put Adelia on that. Takes her only 4 turns. So that'll work. And then we'll just reassign them as necessary. Alright. So that is returning an expedition back to the town, reassigning all the workers to maximize your time during the nighttime when it's not safe to be out roaming around, and how to use your new materials in crafting. So I'm going to cut this episode right here and then be back with another one real quick, showing you maybe how to do combat or maybe do a quest. So this has been Troy Kostasik for Explorminate. Thank you very much for watching. Hope to see you in the next episode.